Today on Tyler's News Station, we'll be talking about the country of Rwanda. So Rwanda is the fourth smallest country on the African continent. It's a very tiny country by African standard. Its total area is just 26,338 kilometers squared, which is equivalent to a small district in the neighboring Tanzania or DRC. In the entire world, Rwanda ranks 149 out of almost 200 countries in terms of total area. So Rwanda is only one of 3 countries in Africa where you can visit mountain gorillas in the wild. Gorillas are the most common apes in the Central African region, which encompasses the western part of Rwanda. Gorilla tourism is a major activity that earns Rwanda millions of dollars. It is quite captivating to watch the gorillas in their natural habitat. Their proud movement, their game, their domineering voice, among others. The good thing is that they are not caged but free. Rwanda is largely a rural country with about 90% of the population involved in agriculture, agricultural processing, and mineral work. Rwanda has a very rich agricultural land. Tea and coffee are the major cash crops grown in Rwanda, as they are fit for fertile, rainy highlands such as of Rwanda. Apart from cash crops, subsistence farming is practices, especially due to high population density that greatly constrains acreage farming available to large-scale mechanized farming. So Kigali in Rwanda is Africa's cleanest country because they have a consistent schedule of community cleaning days, which takes place every last Saturday of the month. So every last Saturday of the month, they clean that whole city, which is their capital. So Rwanda's parliament has more female members than any other parliament in the world. Rwanda is among the few countries in the world where representation of women in parliament supersedes that of men. It suppresses that of Scandinavian countries, Iceland, and New Zealand. Countries known to have higher gender party ratio. In fact, women comprise almost 64% of the members of parliament, surpassing men by a huge margin. This has contributed to increased gender parity in other spheres of life, such as health, education, and trade. There's no flip-flop sandals allowed in Rwanda, so all you guys that like showing your toes with flip-flops, don't go to Rwanda, because it's just not allowed, you know, and no one wants to see your dirty, hairy toes. So in 1959, the majority ethnic group, the Hutus, overthrew the ruling Tutsi king. Over the next few years, thousands of Tutsis were slaughtered, and around 150,000 were driven into exile to nearby countries. So this is the genocide against the Tutsis who were attacked by the Hutus, and it really spiked in 1994 when 150,000 were killed, and it was really crazy because the Hutus had attacked the Tutsis because their like president had been shot down from a plane, and they had blamed the Tutsis immediately for some odd reason. It turned out it was a Tutsi, but like they didn't have to go that far to a genocide. All right. And then, off that depressing note, the most dominant religions in Rwanda are Roman Catholic, Protestant, Adventist, and Muslim. So Rwanda is largely a Christian country, with Roman Catholic being the dominant sect of Christianity, which, you know, there's like 100 different types of Christianity for some reason. And then Protestantism is picking up to challenge this dominant Roman position. Adventism and Islam are also active in Rwanda. Though practiced by a much smaller population, if you are a Christian or a Muslim, you'll find spiritual comfort and nourishment while on your trip to Rwanda. It is simply a no walk across lawns in Kigali, so stay off the grass. So, you know, if you're trying to go to Kigali, don't stay on the grass. Just don't. You might get shot for all you know. It's crazy. All right, and now for the most popular music video about Rwanda. 20 Minutes in Rwanda by Tyler Finn.